nugget, chicken nugget, nugget, chicken nugget, nugget, nugget.
Welcome to the first adventure of filming one of my favorite meals that I like to make for the family. Okay, and so now I have my family with me. So, all wanting to be a part of the chicken nugget making process. Over COVID, we decided we wanted to try something new. We were going a little bit crazy, and we found that this was a really good recipe, and it's super easy. So
And pretty healthy, more nutritious than life, literally.
Yeah. Cool. So what we started with was raw chicken breast, and so I have cut it up into chicken squares, yay big, and what?
Chunks.
Mm-hmm.
And with a bunch of flour into a bag and basically put all the chicken in that so it gets coated in a nice layer.
So here I go. I'm going to put the chicken into the bag, and Cassie's going to seal it up and start shaking it to make sure that all of the chicken gets a good coating of, it's actually flour, salt, and we have the Costco no salt seasoning, which is kind of odd because we are mixing salt in with this mix, but we do a healthy amount of this, the no salt seasoning, along with flour and with some salt.
This is to coat the chicken so that other materials that we're going to add on soon will be able to stick to it.
But all of the chicken layers are covered in flour. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create an egg base. We're going to take these lovely eggs that we got from the store. Normally we get it from our own chickens, but our chickens, it's winter, they're not laying, so we had to go out and buy it.
So terrible.
What we'll do is we'll crack them into this this glass, and we'll whisk it up. We'll take the flour covered chicken, put it into the egg base, and then the third process is we'll fill this up with a bunch of breadcrumbs, and then you cover that mix, the flour covered chicken and egg mix with the crumbs,
That it forms a nice crispy crust on the outside to eat.
so good.
Hi Artie, are you ready for some chicken nuggets? Yeah?
So part of the Shiloh tradition is we make our own bread on the bread maker, and usually the ends have some
Weird holes or it looks wonky and people don't really want to eat them.
No, it's not that we don't want to eat them. They're just not really ideal for a sandwich. So we take the bread ends and we blend it all up.
So from here we will start moving the chicken into the egg mix, mixing it around, and then putting them into the bread batter mix thing, in which they will be ready for sizzling and frying and cooking and scalding and smoldering and everything else.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let one side cook thoroughly. We actually have, I tailor down the temperature from high to medium depending on how hot the oil is. And you can hear how hot it is by the sound of the bubbling and how fast it is. And then also, if you look close, you can start seeing the edges of the chicken nuggets getting crisp. So this one I had already flipped over because it looked pretty done. This one, you can kind of see how it's right on the edge, it's getting nice and crisp. So I'm gonna flip it over. now we have cooked all of our chicken nuggets. One thing that we didn't put in here is we put tartar sauce onto the chicken nuggets, which really topped it off. Normally my husband does his super secret recipe, but he's not here right now. So we had him make it beforehand. So sorry you don't get to have that super secret recipe. Maybe that'll be in the next chapter. All right. Hi, yay!
It's
We got
delicious!
dinner!
Like and subscribe.
Song, song, song.
Like and subscribe.